Well, it's good win, obviously. I mean, kind of like the way I think you like to play them. Good defensively, good goaltending, and score enough to win. You'd probably like a little more out of 39 shots, but maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely. I mean, we had another one. We had a lot of pucks laying around the crease. We had a breakaway. We had a couple breakaways. Had a couple 2-on-1s, which aren't usually traditional for us. But we found a way. I thought the Marshall goal right after they scored, especially the way they scored and the way we kind of turned over a couple pucks to come back and have Marshall, Rabbit, and Selleck, our quote-unquote fourth line, get you a great goal. And then the power play stepped up with a timely goal.
That was probably the best power play you guys had in a while. I mean, you control, I think, the whole 157 of the power play.
Yeah, we got running around a little bit at times. We got a little scattered, but I thought we did a good job of battling to get pucks back. And we really harped on getting guys going to the net front. And Kearnsy just went right to the net, and Robeck's shot fortunately hit him right in the shaft of his stick and went in. I thought we moved pucks better actually on the power play. I thought we moved pucks better in Houston, but weren't rewarded. But we got rewarded tonight, which was good. And the penalty kill was pretty solid as well. Got back on track there.
What about how does the team confidence feel right now? I mean, obviously you win and you played well last night. I mean, how does this thing?
Well, I think you take out the Houston game last Tuesday. I think we've been playing pretty good hockey. I think we've been playing to the identity that we're trying to set as a desperate defensive hockey club. Like we've said, our goaltending is top notch. Our defense have been pretty solid for us, and now we're kind of trying to build with the forwards, getting guys like Dadanoff in, getting goal scoring out of your fourth line. Now if you can get some scoring out of your other lines as well, that's it's going to be an added benefit.
Now you had Dove in Cincinnati there.
Correct.
With you, so I mean, was that helpful in getting him here from Finland?
Oh yeah, I definitely think that was an impact. When Mike Santos gave me the choice of a few guys, as soon as he said Dove's name, I was like done. I didn't even need to hear any other names, and now you guys have gotten a sample to see why.
Yeah.
What is it about him? I mean, I watched him in practice the other day, and I mean, he was stingy in practice too.
Him and Jacob are both the most competitive human beings on earth. They hate to get scored on, and they're masters of their craft. Both of them, you talk to them about anything with goaltending, and they know it. They know other goalies. They know other goalies' styles. They're very self-aware of their styles. And I think what Dove does really well that's above and beyond a lot of goaltenders is communication. He's always talking. Like his D and our forwards always know if there's a man behind him, what's the situation. Because he's the one that sees everything. And he does a fantastic job quarterbacking our D-zone coverage.
And Jacob, I mean, he's been the tough luck 1-0 loser. I mean, he can't score for you, So.
Yeah, you know what? He might try to shoot pucks from one end to the other for us. And last two starts, 1-0 losses. I thought about coming back with Jacob, but you know what? It was just one of those situations where I'm comfortable with both guys. I'm going to come back with Jacob tomorrow. Like I said, I'm really comfortable with both my goaltenders right now.
They should be. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
And that's one thing. Unfortunately, we said we were missing maybe that first 10 to 15 games of the year. We were out shooting teams and out chancing teams, and then we'd maybe give up a not great goal, kind of thing. And now, fortunately, Dove and Markey to this point have been solid that way.
And I know you probably talked to the guys about, screening a little more, especially on the power play, getting a few more bodies in front of the goaltender so he can't have it.
Yeah, I mean, the goalies are too good at this. If they see it, they're going to control it. And then maybe they might not catch it, but they're going to steer it to where they want it to go. So they can't control what they can't see. So we really harped on guys, funneling pucks and bodies to the net.
Well, how big of a win was this for you guys? I guess any win is big these days.
Yeah, I know it is big. We came into the night knowing Peoria was only 4 points ahead of us too. So, even though it's a ways out from playoffs, we take every game like it's April. So we had to come out and play well. I thought we played really well last night. We were unfortunate to get some bounces last night. I thought Markey played unbelievable, gave us a chance to win. And tonight we got fortunate. Big goal by Kearnsy, to get us started there. And it was a good team effort. Dover played unbelievable again. So
yeah. Tell us about your goal. That was on a rebound, I guess. Tell us how that happened.
Yeah, no, Selly was buzzing all night, and you know, he made a great entry and was able to lay it back and got it back to Roman, and Roman just got it to net. I was fortunate enough to, you know, be right on the spot to get the rebound, and wish I would have buried the second time. Next shift I had the same exact play, but you know, it was a big goal for our line, as for our team, with them scoring right away and being able to keep us back in the crowd and get the crowd back in it, because it was another great crowd tonight.
Yeah. Again, defense and goaltending's been good. That's kind of, correct me if I'm wrong, that's kind of your identity, I think, as a team.
Yeah, you know, we want to be a team that plays well defensively. At the same time, we have some very high-skilled forwards. You know, we think if we play a sound defensive game, we let guys like Repik, Daganov, and those guys take over. You know, that's one thing we've been practicing and preaching. And, you know, that's with any championship team. You know, if any team that makes the playoffs, you got to have solid D, and you can't get into those 5-4 games, 5-goal games, and you know, we're fortunate enough, again, like I said, to have two great goaltenders.
Yeah. Okay.
How much does this game help your confidence as a team? I mean, you played pretty good last night in Houston. You come up empty, and tonight you guys have a pretty strong effort from start to finish.
Yeah, you know, especially against a team like this too, with you know, top guys like Chichu, Sterling, and Hensick. You know, just proves that we have a great team here. No matter who's in the lineup. Obviously, there's changes this week, and you know, that's the thing. Florida, from top to bottom, has great depth. Guys who come up play well, and guys who get opportunities. You know, so it definitely is a huge win. You know, we can't enjoy too much because we got to turn around quick tomorrow and play a very good Charlotte team tomorrow, I do believe. So, you know, we got to get back on the horse. We got to get to 500. That's our goal before Christmas, and to keep rolling after that.
You missed the Valley?
No, I loved it down there. They were, you know, unbelievable. But you know, myself and, you know, same with the coach down there, Terry. You know, we both want to be at the next level, and I want to do everything I can do to be here. You know, this is where I want to be, and you know, and work my way up. And you know, just keep my head down, you know, work hard, and just hopefully, you know, get lucky bounces like I did tonight in the slot. So
you almost got another one too. I mean, he made a nice little stave on you there.
Yeah, I wish one of those. I wish I had back. You know, asking if you know, that he had to make a great save. But like I said, it was good. I mean, like I said, Sully played really well tonight. Sully opened up a lot of things for a lot of guys, especially a guy who sometimes doesn't get that much ice. And I thought tonight he earned every second. And, you know, he played hard. He, you know, had a great fight. I mean, I would have been done after about 30 seconds, you know, getting there for a while. But no, you know, from top to bottom, everyone played really well, and it's a good team win. So
he really put on a burst of speed there. He looked a little
I don't think they thought he had it in him, and he made him look real bad. So it was good. I think he got a little nervous. He had that fight in the assist already, and he was looking for the goal. Yeah. But no, you know, he is a tremendous player. He's definitely a, you know, heart and soul guy on this team, and you know, he's, you know, doesn't matter if he's fighting or if he's on the bench. He's always you know, he's always keeping guys up, and it shows. He got rewarded tonight with some, you know, a lot of ice time, and played really well.
What's the secret to scoring more goals? You had 39 shots tonight, 2 goals. I know you know, a win is a win.
Yeah.
But is it a matter of, you know, maybe screening a little more, getting a little more guys?
Yeah, you know, I think we've talked that as a team. You know, we want to be in the paint. We want to be in that area there, and you know, we are battling there. It's, you know, it's a 76-game season. Sometimes you go in slumps, you know. If you can win 2-1 games, those are big come April, you know. Hopefully we're saving all of our goals for January, February, and March there. But, you know, it's, like I said, I mean, we were talking about defensively. I think if we play a sound defensive game, you know, we'll get those 2-1 games or 2-0 games that we need to win and stuff like that. So do we want to play every game to a 2-goal lead? No. But, you know, if we can win with those games, that's great, you know.
We'll talk about this win, you know, a nice way to win it, 2-1, hard-fought, close game, you know.
Yeah, it was a great win for us. You know, we needed the points, obviously, and I think we built off yesterday's game. We played really well yesterday, and it was important for us to not leave yesterday's game with our heads down or you know, feeling lousy. We played really well. We had a chance to win that game. It didn't happen, and I think we brought that into tonight's game and played quite well.
You've been up and down, it seems like, a number of times here. When did you get back? How long have you been back?
I got back, I want to say Wednesday. and then played.
Wednesday.
This past Wednesday, and then practice Thursday, and then played Friday.
Yeah.
That's how it worked out.
And how many games did you get in Florida this time?
The second time around, I played 3 games. I was scheduled to play 4th game there, and then they made a trade, and then that kind of bumped me down.
Yeah.
Got into a pretty good fight there, huh?
Yeah, it was. It wasn't obviously intended. I hit a guy, a clean hit, and they're a big defenseman. Didn't like it, I guess, and came after me and just tried to answer the bell and hang in there. He was a big boy. I didn't know who it was at the time, and guys were like, "You know who that was?" Afterwards, I was like, "I didn't know," but it was great though. I lived through it and here to tell the story, and it was worked out pretty well. They ended up getting an extra penalty out of it, so anything like that is
Big one for the team, eh?
Absolutely.
Now, on your goal there, it was like poetic justice. You had a couple of nice opportunities on that power play.
You know what? Billy Thomas hit me backdoor for a wide open goal, and I blew it, and I apologized to Billy afterwards. It was totally my fault. That should have been in the net. Didn't go in, and then to score a lucky one like that, off a deflection, feel pretty grateful for that second opportunity, I guess.
That was on the same power play.
Same power play, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys had it in there for almost the whole power play. What was the main difference there? I mean, you guys seem to control the puck really well. I mean, you really had trouble kind of keeping the power play composed, I think.
Yeah, we talked actually in the intermission with the coaches, and we just wanted to try some different looks, try to work it down low a little bit more. I think when the ice gets a little bit bouncy, it's better to work a puck down low. If you make a mistake down there, you can still recover. If you make a mistake at the blue line, it's tough to recover from that. So we just settled it down. Guys made some nice plays, Reps and Tommy, and made some great plays out there, and found its way in the back of the net.
Yeah, you had other opportunities and came pretty close. Seemed like some other opportunities. So is that some encouragement that the power play maybe could find some footing?
Absolutely. It was the same yesterday. We had great opportunities. This puck just didn't go in the back of the net, and that's the way it goes sometimes. And it really is about getting those opportunities. And we just stuck with it. We didn't get frustrated. I think that's key for this team, is just to keep our composure, and eventually that puck goes in the back of the net.
It seemed like tonight you guys had quite a few odd man rushes too. I mean, you had some breakaways, and I haven't seen a whole lot of that this year, so it was kind of nice.
Yeah, it was a good sign. I thought the D made some great passes to some of our fast players like Repik, and kind of splitting through the D there, and that speed like the Reppy has is creates a lot of those opportunities, and it was good to see.
Have you guys talked about, his coach talked to you when you've been here, especially lately, about screening the goalie a little more, making sure he's not getting a good look? Maybe that'll help you offensively a little bit.
Absolutely, especially on the power play. That's actually kind of my job in front of the net there, to take away the goalie's eyes, and for guys to shoot up top. It's a lot harder for him to save it if he's got to look around a guy, or as soon as he loses sight of the puck, there's a better chance that puck's going to go in the net. So it's always important to have at least one guy, and we've been kind of working on having 2 guys in front of the goalie, and it's made a good difference, I think.
And were you conscious of that tonight and tried to do that on that play specifically?
Yeah, on that play, I think I was in front of his eyes, and I kind of stepped to the side, and it was a lucky deflection. It kind of, hit me high up on the shaft, but kind of lucky to go in. But I think we deserved it tonight.
Did you have your eyes open?
I don't know. I really don't know. I black out in those situations, to be honest.
Yeah. And Selleck tonight, he was like a crazy man out there. I mean, it was kind of fun.
He's a tough bugger, but he's one of the most underrated skaters probably in this league. The guy can absolutely fly. If we do a skating drill in practice, he's usually the top end guy. A lot of people don't know that about him. It's about encouraging him to use his speed more, and that one, it was essentially a 1-on-2, and he broke through those defensemen, almost scoring. That's to do that in this league is pretty impressive.
How the heck did you and Connish go for like 6 hours there? I mean, that had to take a lot out of you.
Yeah, well, it was the beginning of a shift, so it wasn't too bad. You know, just a little mishap off the draw there, and two boys wanting to go at it. So just getting the boys fired up here at the beginning, and it worked out well.
So sometimes those things just kind of get sparked, or I mean, you just kind of lost your temper there? Or?
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. It's a motivation thing too. You know, get the boys excited, and we needed a win tonight, and you know, it's a good way to get the boys into it early. So I thought it was a good time. You know, we were a little bit sloppy at the beginning, so I thought that might change the pace.
Yeah. What about your breakaway there? I mean, you just really put on a Gretzky-like burst there at center ice.
Yeah, well, I had some speed in our own zone, which helped, and then their D were flat-footed there, so just went straight up the middle, and it worked out well. A little lost the handle at the end there a bit, but we pulled it through and got a shot off.
Some of the guys said that, you know, a lot of people don't know that you're actually very fast, that, you know, a really good skater. Where'd that come from?
Well, I always could skate. You know, I played college for 2 years, and it's a lot of transition. You know, everybody's coming back and everybody's going up, so it's a fast game, and I just like to use my speed to create opportunities.
So you're looking for the Gordie Howe hat trick tonight? Huh?
I was hunting for it pretty hard, but it didn't end up happening. But it's a long season.
Now, you did pretty well last year. I mean, offensively, you got some goals for Rochester. I mean, you did all right. So I mean, you're not a one-dimensional player. Let's put it that way.
No, exactly. You know, I mean, I had a couple good years in college. I scored a bunch of goals, but you know, I got a different role here now, and I just got to play my role out. And you know, when I get a chance, I got to bury it. So that's what I'm just trying to do here. And hopefully, after Christmas here, in the next few games, we can get a few more.
What is your role specifically?
Just create energy, you know, turn momentum, you know, if we're having a bad game, you know, spark the guys up here and, you know, be loud, energetic, and, you know, just try and chip in when I can. So tonight it worked out well.
What does this game do for the confidence of the team? It seems like everybody's been kind of down now, you know, but now a win kind of carries through.
Yeah, especially, you know, we lost last night, and we need some wins, obviously. Our goal was to get 500 before Christmas, and we need these next 3 wins. So it started with tonight, and you know, we're going to carry that into tomorrow and hopefully into the next weekend.